Hey guys, it's your boy for real, and today we're gonna be reviewing. This might be a random, it might be out of nowhere. I don't know if I spoke about this any point in time. I think I haven't. But the Quintessential Quintuplets is genuinely the worst piece of media I've ever consumed in my life, and I'm not even saying that to hate. I genuinely hate this anime. Man, let's get straight to the motherfucker, man. Alright, so Quintessential Quintuplets is a romance / slice of life / comedy / drama. To get a rundown, basically this motherfucker right here is the main character, and he's gotta, help these sisters study for a group, blah blah blah, right? Now you might be wondering, but what could be the issue? What could be so bad about this anime that genuinely made you mad, for real? The plot started off great, and then it's like the author or the writer, whoever cooked this up, took like 50 milligrams of crack, one tiny little bit of fentanyl, and said, fuck it. Let's ruin the story at the end of the entire shit. I guess I should put this out there, not that I give a damn, because I truly don't care if you watch this or not. Spoilers ahead, I guess, man. So it's been I think a year, 2 years and a half almost since I last watched this. And I've just been having an itch for the last 2 years to make a video on this. But, I've been so busy with, before it was school, now it's work. I just felt like, making this right now. All right. So anime starts with the main character bumping into this one girl. They're set up to. She's set up to be one of the main contestants, right? To win this guy's heart. It starts off as them not liking him, obviously, and then him trying to learn about every single girl, right? That's fine. I thought that was pretty cool. I'm watching this season 1 on a random Saturday, Sunday, whatever. I got a bag of chips. I'm like, that's cool. Watch the five first episodes was really interesting to me. I think the character development this guy has, which, by the way, this motherfucker makes some real ass, stupid ass, goddamn decisions throughout this entire fucking anime that just kind of ick me. It gave me the ick, okay? But that's fine, cool. So, 5 episodes, he's just trying to get to know him. He's trying to be like, guys, I gotta teach you. Oh, because her dad hired him. Her dad's some rich ass, some really rich guy. Cool. Now, in the genre of anime, there's this genre of female called a tsundere, right? And I typically hate this genre of female. This anime really proves my point on why this is the worst genre of female in anime of all time, my nigga. So there's this redhead chick, one of the sisters, who's a tsundere, right? And she is genuinely one of the worst characters in this whole fucking show. From being straight to just a straight dick. She's just a straight dick throughout the entire show. And you get one episode, well, I'll get to that in a minute. You got one episode where she does a 180 and shit goes down. Whatever, cool. You got this other character. You got the best girl in the whole anime, my nigga. Best girl. I swear to God, that's her. Then you got the older sister, I think. She's the oldest. I just fucking said that. She's the oldest of them all. Trashest character number 2. This is the trashest character. I want you to remember that. Trashest character number 2. And then you got, I think this is the youngest. Remember her. Because she will be important later. So now that I introduced all the characters to you, you should probably yo, bro, what's going on, bro? This ain't like a litty anime. That's what I thought at first too. Anyways, season 1 ends with, it's not really focused on the romance, right? Season 1 was peak. If you're gonna watch this anime, watch season 1. This like what I say with Dexter. If you're gonna watch Dexter, watch the first 6 seasons and then make a fantasy of what happens after season 6. Because season 7 and 8, that shit is trash. Now, besides all the bullshit I'm about to say, I genuinely like the art style this anime has. It's got its ups and its lows sometimes. All right. Now, if I say anything that's out of line, right? Hence the story. That's because I said it. I watched it 2 years ago. I don't remember much. But I do remember all the hatred I had for this anime. Now that's what we're about to get into right now. So, boom, season 1 happens, that's peak, like I just said. Season 2 starts. Now this is where the bullshit really begins. I don't remember if it was in season 1 or season 2, but there is a single scene, right? Where the youngest, this bit right here, hovers over the main character, says a couple lines, and that's supposed to indicate that she has feelings for this nigga? Absolutely not. We get all these other scenes of all the other girls doing all this other stuff for the main character out there. They ain't gonna get comfortable for this man, right? And one little fucking scene of this prick hovering over him is supposed to make me give a shit. As much as I hate to say it, the Tsundere bitch had more scenes of this bitch liking this nigga. But also I think season 2, like the main plot, season 1, I'm rambling all over the place. But season 1 was supposed to just be about them getting to know each other, and that was cool. And then I think season 2, it revolves around the redhead sister running away. She runs away from the group because, if I remember correctly, the main character's trying to take away her sisters from her. This bitch. Okay, cool. That's fine, right? Nice. So the main character gets a call from her dad, I think, and her dad's like, if you don't get him back, if you don't get my daughter back into the apartment, you're fired. So his job is to get her back into the business, man. Shit, we got to get you back to the apartment or I'm done. Whole time this bitch is being a real prick, being a real thorn in my ass, we shall say, because the whole like arc is just her like, no, I don't want this, no, and that. And then some shit happens where he's on the bike and she's on the bike with him. And then she's all romanticizing this shit. And then she's all like, oh, I think I like him. Now you might be wondering, why did I say the older sister was like the second worst character of the whole anime? I think during like the ending of season 2, she dresses up as the shy bitch and tries to trick the main character into like confessing, I guess, or something, to the older sister, so she'd be like, I got his heart, or so I forgot what the fuck that plot was, but anyways, she dressed up as this. All right, so I had to cut in right here. I don't really remember. I had to look it up how it played out, but basically, the older sister was pretending to be the shy girl, Miku. It's real devilish shit, man. That's all you really need to know. There's another scene, I think season 2, where him and the orange-haired bitch, they go to the park, they're swinging, talking about their sisters, and that's it. You were supposed to take from that entire scene that she has feelings for him, or he has feelings for her. Are we serious? Now, the show ends with him and the shy girl going on a date because the older sister obviously, is a trick. She fumbled the bag. And the quiet sister was like, I mean, I deserve the date, I guess. Whatever. Boom, they're on the date. The whole episode litty. I'm like, yo, they about to kiss. Man, fireworks finna go off. Holy shit, it's about to be a litty ending. She stands up, turns to my boy, points at him. But in reality, she was pointing behind him at the sisters and goes, I love you, my sisters. Yo, I cut the TV off, went to bed, went to school the very next day, came home and just deleted Netflix because that was trash. You made me watch 24 episodes, 2 seasons in total. For that? Now you might be wondering, why do you hate the orange head bitch so much? It turns out there was a movie of this little anime, right? I shouldn't be getting so heated over an anime, but throughout my 19 years of living on this earth, really is like 10. I've only been watching anime for 10 years. In my 10 years of watching anime, I have never seen a romance slice of life anime where the main character doesn't choose the girl he has more interactions with, right? In the movie, okay, I guess I should make this clear too. Throughout the entirety of the 2 seasons, It's being teased that there's gonna be a wedding with one of the sisters. That is teased throughout the entire time you're watching this anime. So you gotta understand that throughout the entirety of these 2 seasons, I'm like, he's gonna get with one of these girls. He's gonna end up marrying them in the future. That's made evident throughout the entirety of both of these seasons, right? These motherfuckers had the goal to put. They made his reasoning be, you are the nicest one and the least one to give me trouble. So therefore, I am going to marry you, the youngest daughter, the youngest sister. They made me watch 2 seasons, a movie, just for this piece of garbage to choose the sister he had the least interactions with. I want to paint a scenario for you real quick, okay? 4 other girls, you know, whatever, right? Cool. And then imagine another 5 girls. Sorry. Imagine 5 girls, and then one of those girls, you know, you having all these interactions with 4 other girls. You know, y'all talking about everything y'all doing, all these other stuff. You know, majority of the time is ass, majority of the time is good, whatever, right? And then out of all the days you spent with all these girls, you took 1 day. I'm not counting the scene where she hovered over him. That doesn't count anymore. That's off the list. You had 1 interaction with the 5th sister, where y'all went to the park, talked about, let's say, what bag of chips is the best, and that was it. You mean to tell me you would rather choose the bitch who said the bag of chips, Doritos, is the best bag of chips on earth, and y'all both agreed on that, over the girl you had your very first kiss with, who was obnoxious, I'll say? You had a whole arc where you tried helping her understand that you're not trying to take her sisters from her, but you choosing the bitch who said Doritos is the best brand. You'd rather choose the bitch you went on a date with, where you almost got a kiss with it, bitch, and she ended up pointing at her sisters, but point still stands. You would rather choose the bitch. Haruba,
This
anime.
It's actually like, I can't even believe I'm saying this shit. Almost 2 million views, 200,000 dislikes, bro. Everybody love this shit for a reason. Like, I have to honestly admit, this
Anime
is actually trash, my nigga.